So thank you. I want to let you know Kate Walsh is going to be joining us live in Narragansett with the conditions along the shoreline in a moment. But first, the latest on travel, the impact of this storm on travel. So it's the day before Christmas Eve. We're dealing with the wind and the rain, but as you know, other parts of the country, they're not. They're dealing with a lot of snow. That's caused a ripple effect of delays and cancellations at airports all over the country. Erica Ritchie is monitoring the situation for us at TF Green. How are things looking for folks trying to get out of here for the holidays, Erica?
Well, right now at this 5 o'clock hour, Danielle, things are looking just fine. There's been no one here that we've spoken with that's had any interruption to their flight so far this morning. No one's really apprehensive about flying in the wind and the rain that we're experiencing. So if I were traveling the day before Christmas Eve with two storms converging on southern New England, this is exactly how I would want the airport to be. Take a look. You can see there are really no lines here at the TSA checkpoint area. And then if we swing over to the ticketing checkpoint counters, there are really no lines over there either. As I mentioned when I started last half hour, we've been seeing waves of travelers coming in and the lines are moving quickly. No problems at all. You know, a big difference, I think, are the notifications and the alerts that travelers receive now to their phones from the airlines. They're able to track their plane. One passenger I spoke with said she saw that their plane arrived here last night, so she felt good. As long as her plane was here, she was confident she was going to get out today, and so far her flight is on time. Now let's swing back over this way if we can, because I want to go ahead and show you this flight tracker board. You see there are 3 cancellations on there, 2 flights, one to Orlando, one to Baltimore, and then another one out over to Detroit. I also checked the arrivals. There are 3 cancellations there, or 4 cancellations there as well. Those are all up and down the eastern seaboard, DC, New York, LaGuardia Airport. So you definitely want to go ahead and check with your airline before you come to the airport to leave, or come here to pick someone up to see if any of those flights have been delayed or canceled. I have reached out to Southwest and Delta. Those are the 2 airlines that have canceled those flights to see if they are weather related. Have not yet heard back, but we're going to be here throughout the morning, Danielle, and so we'll go ahead and continue to check in with the travelers here, and see you back here at 5:30. For now, live in Warwick, Erica Ritchie, 12 News.
Erica, thank you. So the ocean certainly is going to be extremely rough during the morning hours. The Block Island Ferry tells us cancellations are likely all day today and potentially into Saturday as well. 12 News reporter Kate Walsh is live near the seawall in Narragansett. We can already see those waves kicking up along the shore, Kate.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're live along Ocean Road here in Narragansett. You know, the towers and the Coast Guard house, they're right next to me here. And you can see just how fierce the waves are behind me right now. High tide is expected just around 7 o'clock this morning, so it's expected to get worse in terms of any kind of surge from the ocean here. And we actually see RIDOT on Ocean Road just down the street from me. They have cones out, and I'm seeing waves actually go over the break wall closer to the town beach, which is just right down the street from where I'm standing right now. They were busy last night here making sure everything was set up to keep people safe, because this is always a place that people like to go and just look at the sheer force of Mother Nature in conditions like this. It's windy, but it's not too cold, especially for December 23rd. But in terms of any decorations, since it is around the holidays, they've also secured all of those down here. So we're not really seeing anything blowing around. We're just noticing the sheer force of Mother Nature in the ocean right now. White caps for sure as they crash along the ocean. I saw some sea foam going over the seawall as I was driving in about an hour ago. That's what we're seeing down here right now. You're advised to stay away from this general area just for your own safety. The Port of Galilee also making sure they're secure with all their fishing boats right now, as they expect a surge when high tide comes as well. So we'll continue to update you every half hour throughout the morning. Live in Narragansett, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.
All right, Kate, thanks so much. And the Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority, they're obviously going to be closely watching our area bridges to make sure they're safe for travelers through the storm, especially with the strong wind gusts that we're already seeing and that we will see through the morning. So we'll keep you posted if there's a decision one way or the other to either close the Newport, Jamestown or Mount Hope Bridges. And utility crews, as you know, they've been on standby all week, ready to respond to any power outages. And we do have some scattered outages already, about 2,000 or so. We do have phone numbers that will, keep you prepared. You can find them on our website throughout the day at WPRI.com. For people who live in Rhode Island, you're going to need the number for Rhode Island Energy. And off in Massachusetts, Eversource is an important number you're going to want to keep on standby. Reminder, though, if we do see the strong winds that we're expecting, utility crews won't be able to go up in those bucket trucks later until the winds die down. So if we do lose power, it could take some time for full restoration. So check out that Pinpoint Weather app throughout the day for continuing coverage of this storm.